Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we are going to check fresh release from Miniart. This is a 135 scale kit obviously, and it copies BM-8-24. That's a self-propelled rocket launcher in quite popular 135 scale as it's written here. Moreover, it is an interior kit as you can see, it's written here, and now we have a commercial sample, so it means you'll get exactly the same kit if you order it from any good model shop, for example Modelimax. So as you can see, we have this quite unusual box art because we have vertical alignment. We also have quite heavy box, I would say, because there are many parts inside. Here you can see all marking options which are included into this kit. As far as I can guess, there are 4 of them. And from the other side we can see some information about the kit, even though there is no let's say mention of the parts count or any other possible info. So let's open it. That's a top opening box, and as usual we have all sprues packed into the same plastic bag as you can see here, and on the bottom we have assembly manual which we'll check closer. First I would like to take a look at this part of the set. So plastic bag is sealed, and here we have all plastic sprues. So let's use scissors in order to open it. That's quite tight packaging, I would say. I still wonder when we will see plastic sprues from Miniart packed into the separate plastic bags. I guess maybe this time will come, maybe not. But now we still get the kits in the one plastic bag. Okay, so I'm going to put it here and we will check everything one by one. So even more funny is that we have plastic bag in the plastic bag. So as you can see, this set of plastic sprues is also secured in the plastic bag. So it's quite funny in my opinion. So just give me a second to open this one, and we'll finally proceed with review of this kit. Okay, let's flip it over. Here, as far as you can see, we have various interior parts, so I'll show you in a second. Not only interior parts, but also those which are specific for the rocket launcher version. Here we have the first plastic sprue. This one, as you can guess, is dedicated to engine parts. So let's zoom in. Here it is. We can zoom even more. So this is interior kit, that's why we get engine parts out of the box. As you can see here, it should be assembled out of several parts, so be careful while combining them. And of course I think there will be some space for extra detailing, because wiring is obviously not replicated out of the plastic, so you can do it with your own tools. Next we have rails. Rails come on 6 plastic sprues. Here they are. I will show you only one because they're absolutely identical. And here you can see those parts. Molding quality looks great. Here you can see their size. Even though this is a 135 scale, still they're not that big, and they will be looking good in the finished state. Okay, next we have another bunch of small plastic sprues. So just give me a second to remove them out of the plastic bag. So first of all, we have 2 absolutely identical plastic frames with various external and internal parts. Here you can see them. Of course, drive sprocket, as you can see, attachment points are placed between teeth. So really use the sharp knife, because otherwise you will damage the part. Obviously the sprue cutter won't do anything here. We also have another one, the same type, so actually there are 3 of those. Next we have parts for the storage boxes. I guess those will be used for missiles or for rockets. Okay. Next we have another plastic sprue with hull parts. Note this one piece element. As far as I can see, I will bring it closer so that you can see it closer. Attachment points are placed here. You can notice this are placed on the frontal section, which is not that cool, and you have to be extra careful while separating those 2 points of the frame. And here you can see the molding quality on those panels. It looks really great. So with careful painting, it should look even better. Here we have more of those panels. Let's focus camera back. Here you can see it. Okay. By the way, if you are watching it on the PC or even on the mobile, don't forget to switch to the 4K quality because it will show you more details. Here we have another similar, identical, let's say, pair of sprues. Here, as far as I can guess, we get the parts for the internal detailing. And for example, here we have the fire extinguisher, which is molded as one piece part. Okay, and last plastic sprue from, actually gray plastic sprue from this bag is this one. Here we have more of the interior parts. So obviously why this bag is packed separately, because these are interior parts, so just by adding this bag you get the interior, by removing it you get the interior away and kit without interior. And also here we have the transparent plastic bag with clear sprue. So just give me a second to cut this plastic bag and I will show you what is inside. Because there is not only this plastic sprue with clear parts, obviously this will be used for the headlamp and tail light, but also we have here decals sheet with various stencils and decals for several marking options. So be sure to be careful with those tiny symbols. I think it will be a bit difficult to place them into the right spot. Next we have another plastic bag. So actually there are 2 plastic bags in one plastic bag. I'm not sure why it was done like this. So I'm just going to remove it out of this bag. It is also a bit tight fitment, so that's why I'm not that, let's say, fast on removing it. Okay, here we are. Here is this plastic bag. Let's zoom out. Now you should be able to see it. Again, it is sealed and it is quite tight, so be careful. Do not press too much because you can easily warp those, or actually bend those hull parts, and then you will end up this ugly looking tank, or maybe with the need to correct these parts. Okay, so we remove these plastic sprues. I just wonder how they got them inside because it's really tight fitment and it's difficult to take them out. So as I said, here we have the first hull part. As far as I can guess, this is the top section. And as you can see, it is molded as one piece part. Even though we have a lot of attachment points, still it is cool to have such parts division. Next we have another hull part, but first I would like to show you the side panels for the hull. Here they are. And from the other side we have various guiding elements for external and internal parts. Next we have another hull part. Here it is. Let's zoom out a bit. So here, as you can see, we have option, or let's say type, for version with the turret. We also have those fine teeth molded on the turret circle. I will show them like this, so now you should be able to see it. It's a really cool feature. Here you can see also one of the interior parts. Here we have one of the turret parts and various minor elements here and there. Okay. So next comes the most interesting part, because we have all those plastic sprues dedicated to tracks. So here you can see them. It's a really huge amount, as you can see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plastic sprues. Actually 11 plastic sprues. Sorry for my math. But here we have separate track links, and the most, let's say, interesting part about them is their size, because they're not that big as you would expect them to be in 1/35 scale. Here you can see comparison with my finger. They're really tiny, so it's worth bringing them closer, and you will be able to see them here. So now you should be able to see it. And as you can see, size is really impressive. You can see them in comparison with my fingertip. Here they are from the opposite side. And I think it will take some time. So do not hurry with this for sure, because they might be easy to break, and then you will have huge problems trying to restore them. Then we have 5 plastic sprues with road wheels. Here you can see them. Road wheels are molded as one-piece parts together with rubber sections, and I would like to check them closer because they're placed on 2 attachment points and there is no detailing on those rubber bands. Here you can see them. But otherwise they look completely fine, so with careful painting you will get a nice result. Okay, so next we have 2 small plastic sprues with thin parts. I'm not sure what they will be used for, so it's a matter of checking assembly manual, but we have some wiring here, so I guess they will be used for interior. Then we have 3 plastic sprues with idlers. These are really tiny. Here you can see comparison with my finger, so be sure not to lose any of those, because then you won't have any spare parts left. Okay, next we have this white plastic sprue. This one, as far as I can guess, will be used for the rocket launcher. Here it is. And those thin frames look good, but be careful while separating them, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attachment points for each, and I think it will be worth using the plastic saw, because otherwise you will end up with broken parts. Here we have various hull parts, also quite nice molding quality. Next we have missiles. Here they are on several plastic sprues. So I will show you only one, because obviously they carry absolutely identical plastic parts. Just give me a second to place this here and this here. So missiles or rockets, they're molded as one-piece parts. As you can see, only tail fins will have to be attached, and those missiles are attached by 2 attachment points, so it should be relatively easy to assemble them, clean them, and get them ready for installation on your model. Next we have last gray plastic sprue. Here it is. This one is dedicated to hull parts once again. We also have here engine cover, the towing cable, which is molded in quite interesting I would say shape, so be careful while separating all these attachment points. As you can see, there are plenty of them. Here we have also hull floor or belly part, and you can see that there is also detailing inside, so it will be useful for interior, of course. Don't forget to add some weathering here, because usually those areas were scratched and heavily weathered in real tanks. Next we have small envelope. Here it is with Miniart logo. As you can guess, here we have PE thread, and as far as you can see, there is 1 PE thread with all necessary parts. So here it is. Okay, let's zoom in, and now you should be able to see it. As you can guess, these parts will come handy not only for the external detailing, but also for internal detailing, because we have interior kit. So some of those parts will be actually used inside the tank. And last but not the least is assembly manual. Here it is. It is printed in form of this large brochure, and we have here all necessary information on how to assemble this model. Of course, on the first page we have some information about the kit itself. So 2 boxes with rockets, gas 202 engine, fully detailed interior, no parts count. I wonder why Miniart stopped writing it. So here we have first marking guide. It is dedicated to rockets. As you can see, you can replicate them in different paints versions. Here we have also colors chart and parts map here. Next we have another parts map, And assembly process starts with hull floor, as you can see here. Then we continue with various drivetrain elements. We assemble engine here. Then we continue with engine installation inside the tank. We attach one of the hull walls, then goes the next one. Then we work on the top cover. So as you can guess, we will be using the one without the turret ring. Then we continue with various hatches and covers. We assemble tracks. Each track link will contain 86 tracks. So you can imagine how many actions you will have to do. Here you can see that various minor pioneer tools will be attached with help of those P clamps, which is nice, but it will require some careful work, fine work, let's say. Then here we work on the side skirts. Those are rails for missiles, and as you can see, you will be able to replicate the transport position or fighting position. So it will be up to you which one you choose. And the last steps include installation of this rig onto the tank, and also some modifications if you will replicate fighting position or transport position. Next we have marking guide. As far as you can see here, we have two marking options. So you can replicate two vehicles from Red Army Southwestern Front, May-July 1942, one with 13 and one with 11. Another one comes from the Dawn Front, December 1942, and one more is here. It's the summer 1943 Southern Front, and this one is unspecified unit of the Red Army 1942-1944. So it will be up to you which one you choose for your build, of course. But overall, this is a really nice kit. In my opinion, it will be a good option for those who would like to build interior kit in 1/35 scale. And of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this kit here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Bye.